Satoru Gojo, the man, the myth, the legend, the sensei that everybody likes, except for the person who created him. Anyways, Gojo is regarded as the strongest sorcerer in the JJK universe. I'll be going over the many abilities and skills of Gojo, starting off with the least complex abilities and going to the more complex abilities. I will be taking information from the anime and manga to understand his skill set, and as such, there will be spoilers ahead. With that being said, let's get right into it. Some of Gojo's more basic skills are enhanced strength and speed, expertise in hand-to-hand combat, and heightened intelligence. Gojo can easily cause harm to special grade curses without using any curse techniques. On the same note, Gojo's travel and combat speed heavily outmatched special grade curses, and in Shibuya, his speed allowed him to eliminate 1,000 transfigured humans in under 5 minutes. Gojo has shown the capability of being able to predict his enemy's plans as well as adapting to the enemy's attacks while taking on multiple opponents and trying to keep civilian casualties to a minimum. He has large cursed energy reserves, which allows him to accomplish great feats like using a domain expansion several times a day, while most sorcerers can only use it once a day. Black Flash is an ability wielded by several sorcerers and Gojo as well. Like other sorcerers, Gojo cannot use Black Flash at will. Black Flash occurs when cursed energy is applied within 1 microsecond of a normal strike. Black Flash also has 2.5 times the power of a normal strike. Curtains are also widely used by sorcerers and Gojo. The curtains require the following chant to be deployed. Emerge from darkness, blacker than darkness. Purify that which is impure. These curtains are imperceivable barriers to the outside and conditions can be made, allowing specific targets to enter. The stronger the curtain is inside, the weaker it is outside, and vice versa. Curtains will automatically drop if the user is taken out. The reverse curse technique creates positive energy from negative energy. This technique allows Gojo to heal himself and amplify techniques like red and purple, which will be discussed later on. Gojo is incapable of using the reverse curse technique to heal others like Shoko Ieri or Yuta Akotsu. Limitless is the innate ability inherited by members of the Gojo clan. This ability allows for immense control over space on an atomic level. It is the basis for some of Gojo's most powerful abilities. Gojo is capable of flight and teleportation, which is thought to be related to his ability to control space using his Limitless ability. As well, Gojo's teleportation can be used while in contact with other people. The Infinity is an application of the Limitless ability where anything that tries to make contact with the user gets increasingly slower the closer it gets to the user. This is a paradox better known as the Achilles and Tortoise paradox, where despite the fact that Achilles is getting closer to the tortoise, he will never truly reach the tortoise since his distance between the tortoise keeps being divided and will never reach zero. The Infinity has come a long way in Gojo's career as a sorcerer. Originally, Gojo manually used Infinity, which had a serious downside. If Gojo couldn't detect an opponent, then the opponent would have the advantage. This is what happened during the battle between Toji Fushiguro and Gojo. Since Toji has no curse energy, Gojo could not detect him and it led to Gojo's defeat. After this event, Gojo developed the Infinity to run automatically. He can pick and choose objects to freeze or bounce off of him depending on their mass, speed, and shape. The only downside of it running automatically is that it would be draining on his mind. To get around this, he simultaneously uses the reverse curse technique to keep his mind from being drained. Curse Technique Lapse Blue is a technique that uses limitless and negative energy. This ability creates a powerful vacuum that pulls matter around it to a single point. This is similar to that of a black hole. Curse Technique Reversal Red is a technique that is the divergence of the Infinity. It is the inverse of blue and pushes all matter away from a single point. The destructive capability of red is twice that of blue. Hollow Technique Purple is a rare ability that not many people, including those in the Gojo clan, know about. Purple is more destructive than the red and blue technique. Purple is the combination of the attraction and repulsive force of blue and red, causing the annihilation of anything it comes into contact with. Unlimited Void is Gojo's domain expansion that causes the overstimulation of the target's brain. Those who make contact with Gojo are immune to its effects, and even activating it for a fraction of a second can cause special grade curses to be immobilized. Gojo's activation of it for 0.2 seconds in Shibuya caused civilians to have their minds overstimulated, and it was stated that it could last for months. This technique being activated for too long can cause the death of people around him. The new Shadow Style Simple Domain is an anti-domain technique that Gojo can use to resist the can't miss effect of domains. The last entry, and something I find to be the most fascinating about Gojo, is the Six Eyes. The Six Eyes is another ability inherited through the Gojo clan. Gojo is the first person in 400 years to have both the Limitless and Six Eyes. The most prominent ability of the Six Eyes is the significant reduction in cursed energy consumption. The consumption of cursed energy is reduced to an infinitesimal amount and makes it so that Gojo will never run out of cursed energy in a fight. Another ability of the Six Eyes is Enhanced Sight. Gojo's sight is so strong he is capable of seeing through his blindfold. Gojo unveils his Six Eyes when he intends to use his full power. Unveiling the Six Eyes is costly though. They drain Gojo's energy, and using them for too long leaves Gojo in a crazed state. The last thing you want to see is the world's strongest sorcerer using his powers while delirious. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to let me know any suggestions you have for future content.